Good morning, Gogglefrogs, and how are you this morning? Hopefully you've had a wonderful week, and it is Saturday morning. It's lovely and fresh out there, but I'm sure that we're going to have a little bit of sun at some point today. But for the next hour, you're going to have lots of sun, all this sunny stuff about knitting, crochet, you name it. I'm Angela, and I do believe that Robert is joining me soon. We'll see. Hopefully we'll do. Good morning to episode 252. Can you believe you had 252 plus shows? So without further ado, cheers. Hopefully you've got something nice. I just made myself another cup of tea, and I hope you've got something simple, a simple project to do. So I'm doing the, you know me, and knit night, overtook work day, scarves some time ago. So I'm going to be doing that, and I've got a little surprise for you. I'm going to show you something that I came across that's hiding in here. Came across it while I was doing the office out, the garage out. And also I picked up a book, which I thought was really quite good. This is one I believe I inherited from my auntie. And it's the first knits, but when I looked at it, I thought there's some really nice things in there. So I'll go through those in a little while as well. But just to let you know, you can see us, but we can't see you, or I can't see you. So you're safe if you haven't put your makeup on. I put mine on, but hopefully you'll be fine. So don't worry, I can't see you. If you're watching on replay, hello to everyone on replay. You're not going to be able to see the chat box, so I'll read it out. And hello to everyone on YouTube. Again, you're not going to be able to see on the chat box, so I will read that out too. So I'm going to say some good mornings. We've got a Facebook group. So later in the show, I'll be going through Facebook to see what's been put in the Facebook group. And we'll see. So let's say some good mornings, shall we? So hello, Tricia. Hopefully you've been out for your morning walk. I think you always go out for a lovely walk, don't you? Good morning, Linda. Oops, I've just realised my battery's about to run out. Hang on a minute. Oopsie daisy. Won't be a minute. I've forgotten to switch the electric on. Well, this would have been amusing, wouldn't it? Right, okay, we're nearly ready. A second, go through again. Do you know what? I thought the screen was a little bit dark, and I thought it was just one of those things that it goes a little bit darker whenever it goes on to low power mode. So there we are, we're all sorted now. So we'll start again. Good morning, Viv. Hopefully you're okay. And good morning, Tricia. Hopefully you're okay. And hello, Linda. Lovely to see you. And good morning, Grace. Lovely to see you this morning. And hello, Brigitte. Good morning. I hope everything's okay with you. And good morning, Amber. And I hope Princess Curtain Crusher is well too. So that's the good morning so far. As I said, more people will join us. And now I've got the electric switched on. That's a lot better as well, isn't it? So let's have a quick look. So just going through chat. Brigitte saying, good morning, Peaks 252. Grace says, good morning. Linda says, good morning, everyone. And we have Robert coming online. You may be in the car. You may be traveling. It may be really weird. But yeah, Robert's joining us. Hello!
Travelling Gogglefrogs this morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So yeah, Robert's in the car. He's not driving, obviously. Lovely to see you, Robert.
Gary's driving, so Gogglefroggers, be warned.
Hello, good morning, Gary. I'm just going to do a quick refresh. Won't be.
Oh, we lost Angela. I think she's refreshing. Hopefully she won't be long. So how are you all, Gogglefroggers? I don't know where we got to.
There, back. So I was just going through chat a minute ago. Sorry about that, but I nearly ran out of battery, and then everything went really slow. So I just needed. So Grace says good morning. Linda says morning, everyone. Tricia says morning. Just joining for a little while before a guild meeting. Amber says good morning, everyone from Princess Curtain Crusher. Oh, lovely. Deborah says good morning, everyone. Hello, Deborah. And Viv says morning, everyone. So yeah, so this is a first, isn't it? It's a first because we've got somebody hurtling along down little country roads, motorways, you name it. So just think, we will eventually get to a time when cars drive themselves, and we are going to be able to do anything like this, because it's just going to be like going on a train journey, isn't it? Because I mean, Teslas do work in America. They do drive themselves. Even though it's still not 100% legal, they do drive themselves. And it is going to happen. And then we're going to be able to knit while we drive and just... we probably won't even have to program it. We'll probably just think,
or the car.
Zoom me to wherever. Yeah. So it'll be fab, won't it? It'll be absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. So... oh, and Brigitte said mobile Gogglefrogs today. That's a first. It's absolutely a first. And Brigitte says she wouldn't trust my car. Honestly, some of the people I've got in a car with, you wouldn't trust them. But never mind. So, shall we have a little bit of music?
Yes.
We're just going to double check.
What I've put on today.
Is that okay? Who cares? It will be something wonderful, and it will be episode 252 musical interlude. So we're going to go on mute, and who knows what Robert selected for us at silly o'clock. So let's have a listen, and I hope you enjoy it, every Gogglefrogger, and I hope you certainly enjoy it, Gary.
Yeah.
So I think that everybody was probably jigging around to that and loving it. And yeah, do you know what? Weren't they smart back then with their white trousers and their blazers and everything? I was just thinking they looked so lovely. They really did. But yeah, it was amazing. So I think everybody else enjoyed it as well. I did hear that I did see that somebody was bopping up and down. Janice says I'm bouncing up and down in time to this one. Yes, hopefully your neck's all right. Great song, says Brigitte. Remember it on top at the time. Crikey, I am that old. You're never old, don't you worry about that. You just have a little bit more experience. Viv's put a little emoji on. Janice says, so sad, isn't it, Brigitte? No, it's not at all. You were there when these bands were out. It's brilliant. Viv says, Brigitte, me too. And Brigitte says, although it was released before my first holiday in England, the Dave Clark 5 were on top a lot. And Amber says, lovely, thank you. And Brigitte says, top equals top of the pops. All right, okay, top of the pops. Right, thank you. Oh, I think Robert's giving instructions. So, so anyway, I really hope you enjoyed that music, which is brilliant. So thank you very much, Robert. Loving that. So I'm just doing a little bit of a row here, but I said that I had found something, didn't I? So I thought I'd go through this. Let me have a sup of tea first. So when I was looking through my garage yesterday, I came across all these things that have to go. So I've got lots and lots of very old crochet magazines, things like that. And this is something that a very good friend, my lovely friend Claire from down south. She bought me this. And I've put these in here because I found some needles, and I want to know if anybody else has got these. Hello, Georgie. Good morning. So Robert's just like, it's going to happen. He's in the car. They're driving. But while I was looking through the garage yesterday, I came across two crochet hooks. And I don't know if they were a free giveaway in the magazine years and years ago, or if you used to buy them. But let me show you them, because you will know if these were normal. So can you see there? You can see there's 2.5 and 3.5. It's a crochet hook. But look, they come together, come apart. So you've got a 2.5 and a 3.5. And the other one is a 4.5 and a 5. They're like two separate crochet things. So you can crochet. I don't know if they're pushing perfectly the other way, because I think they're a bit big. But do you know if these were actual ones that people bought years ago, or were they a free sort of giveaway with a magazine? But they seem quite ingenious to me. Because when you always have to have either a larger one to cast on a lot of the time, don't we, to make it work? But yeah, came across those. So I thought, rather ingenious. And I quite like them. I think one of them might be a little bit split. And I'll tell you why it's probably split, because they've probably pushed it round the other way. Oh, no, they haven't. No. But anyway, whatever. It is, it's there. And you know, I don't really crochet that much, but we've got these here. Brigitte says she's never seen crochet hooks like that. Neither have I. And Georgie says, oh, they're clever, Angela. I've never seen ones like that. No, I haven't seen these before, but a friend, Roz, she gifted me a lot of her mum's old she's the one who gave me, is it Golden Hands? All of those magazines that Mum had collected for years and years. And she gave me lots of old crochet magazines, and I've got a really old book as well, a crochet book. And when I've opened it, there is a newspaper inside it from 1953. So I'll have a look at that another time. But yeah, these were in with the crochet book that's an old brown cardboard bound one. So we've got those. And then I came across another one. I thought I'd just try and see what this one was. Oh, that's just a standard one. It's a 3.5. It's a normal. But yeah, I thought they were quite good fun. So I'll try and remember to take a picture of them and put them in Gogglefrogs as well. But when I actually looked at this, I thought, do you know what? These are quite ingenious, aren't they? Because I've got this, and you've got all these little sections. And I know people make these as well, but I thought it was lovely that my friend gave this to me. So I'm going to use it a little bit more. And I also love the fact that when you wrap it around here, or you do, like, it's not a buttonhole, you just wrap that around. Because I don't know about you, I hate making buttonholes anyway, because I always think they're never neat enough for me. I know they're always hidden. And I even did a buttonhole workshop, and I thought they're still no better than what happens. I like perfect buttonholes, and they never quite go perfectly, do they? I don't know whether there's a skill to it, but I did, like I said, I did do a workshop and looked at everybody's buttonholes, and I thought, they're just one of those things that I don't think anybody says, wow, I'm really proud of that one. Robert says he's still here. Car trouble, had to pull over back soon. Oh, no. Whoops, Daisy. Let's just double check.
I'm back.
Hello. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was just about to write on there, do you need me to come and pick you up or anything? So,
it's fine. Don't worry.
Goody. Oh. Fab. They're on the way again, thankfully. And Robert's got something to eat, which is always good as well, isn't it? So, Robert, I was just showing everybody these. I found them in the garage. Did you see them, the crochet hooks?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's fab. So, yeah. So I'm going to keep them. I don't know what they like to crochet with, but we'll see. So those are a little bit different. And then I saw this book, and it says First Knits. So, you know, when you just think it's from one of those shops. And I thought, okay, really, really simple stuff. And it's probably nothing for me. And then I looked at this and thought, this is just beautiful. Look at that. For a cushion cover. That is just gorgeous. So, you know, when you just think sometimes First Knits, we don't think that they're really quite complex, and all it is little squares with stocking stitch and then reverse stocking stitch. So it's actually quite easy to do. Like 4 of them, and I'm showing you. Sorry, I'm not showing you this so you can take the pattern because you won't be able to. But so that's all it is, and then I'm sure that you attach them. So that's the front bit. I'm going to sneeze. And that's the back of it. Look. And I just thought, as somebody's first knit, to do that is really quite impressive. And then the other thing I really liked in here as well, there's some things that I thought, I would never do that, but there was a pair of mittens. And we forget about making mittens, don't we? We make fingerless gloves, and forgive me if I'm wrong here, but I would never even attempt to make a pair of gloves with fingers in. I mean, you just buy them, don't you? You don't bother to make them. It will make you forever. Take for you forever. But then I looked at those mittens and I thought, how pretty are they? Like really nice thumb. Yeah. But really, really lovely, because I find mittens tend to be quite square or quite lumpy, and these look lovely. So yeah, so there's a couple of things in there that I thought were really pretty. Like I said, some things and can I just say, there's no way I'd do this, but I'll show you anyway. A hat with flaps. Why? I know people like them. Huh?
That's a deer stalker, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But I just thought I think you'd sort of make it look a little bit prettier. So for the first one, probably not. But the other things were really nice in there. They had a couple of books. And it's amazing what we find, isn't it, in these books. So I had to have a quick scan through loads. And I have got a big bag full of ones that I'm getting rid of. So yeah, I've got some old crochet magazines, and I will never do lacy style coaster, you know, what I call the old fashioned crochet things that go under vases and things, which I think are absolutely beautiful, but you tend to crochet them with cotton. It just looks like thread to me, and they are so thin. So I will be gifting them. So yeah, so let me know if anybody wants some old crochet magazines. They're very old. They're probably about 40-50 years old, but there's a pile about that big of them, and it's just not me.
So how much did you find yesterday that you didn't remember you had?
I didn't recognize half the books, half the patterns. In terms of wool, there was nothing there that I didn't know was there. I was reminded of some things, and I was reminded of a few project bags as well that were there, and a cardigan that I've also. What is really strange is I've got a jumper, this one here, the illusion jumper, that I've got to take the arms off and redo because the arms are too long, and that's almost the same colour as a cardigan that I found yesterday, where somehow I've knitted both sides differently with different necks. So I've got to take that back down as well. I know, almost the same size. So that was an Erica Knight one. And that's, was that King Cole? I can't remember. So anyway, I did discover half finished, a beautiful silk half finished mitten that I need to finish off. Where I bought the wool, and I'm not actually sure whether when I bought it from the shop, it is actually the wool that the project was supposed to be made out of or not. So anyway, I bought that. I tried to do that and it didn't quite work. So I might start that again. I don't know, but I did find quite a lot, and I realised that I've got 4 big shelves and they are all full, and I had to ram stuff in. So yeah, but it's out of the way, so that's good. But then the skip that we hired is too small, so I can't put loads of the stuff on the skip, so it's got to go to the tip. And then it was going to rain overnight, so it's back in the garage. So at some point the garage will become an office again, but that's going to be a few more days. So it's gone in one of the shelving units. So where it was, that is now a display cabinet again. It's got some of my lovely items that I bought over the years, like beautiful, nearly metre tall vases that are so impractical, but I bought it to go in this blooming. No, I think I bought the shelving unit to accommodate that. But yeah, so I've got that. It's taking shape. I managed to hoover the whole floor, but then everything had to go back in. So I've even got rid of, I'm getting rid of all of my videos of Frasier. And yeah, so because we don't use videos anymore, do we? So yeah, I've even got to the point where they've got to go to accommodate wool. Wool or the videos, wool takes priority every time. So that's that. Deborah says, I've so many project bags in my craft room and I still buy more. I was surprised. Actually, those, as I counted, over 10, I stopped counting the project bags. A lot of them empty, may I add. But yeah, I did find a part finished project, and I thought, well, it looks lovely. I love the wool. I know I've got some wool somewhere else. I need to find the other wool, but I have no idea what pattern it is, so I don't know if I can ever finish it anyway. So never mind. Right, I'm going to refresh Facebook just so that we're ready for Facebook. We're not doing it yet, but I'm just going out of the way slightly. Why
what
can't
are you working on?
Sorry?
What are you working on?
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
Right. I think, well, I pull this one out all the time. So this is what I pull out. However, I'm going to make another bag with the remainder of the wool. And because I've changed the pattern, and I'm going to change the pattern again because I didn't like the button, I didn't like the strap on the pattern that I had. And I've also decided that the bottom of it, I don't want, the next one, I don't want the bottom as wide. So I'm going to do it much narrower at the bottom. Still use the same pattern, but then do the that as I wanted it. So I'll actually write it up because I have changed it quite a bit as per usual. Other than using that around, that pattern, everything else is going to change. But yeah, I'm going to do a bag. I could actually, do you know what? I could actually start casting on now, couldn't I? On my chow goose. Ciao.
Trisha's going. Bye, Trisha.
Bye, Trisha.
So are you going to do it in the same car? Or do you want to wait until I can get you the unicorn one?
Oh, no. Because my mum likes it, so we want one each. And because I already used this, didn't I?
Okay.
So I already used some of this one. Yeah, I just thought I'd do this, but I'm going to not do as many stitches, so it's a little bit smaller. And I can do that now, which I always love doing. Right, here we go.
Linda Ellis says she'll happily take some of your crochet magazines, and she's happy to reimburse you for postage as well.
Fab. Thank you.
Deborah said, I know I've missed this, but where are you off to, Robert? We're going to Gary's mum's to build furniture, and because it's going to be a long day, we needed to leave earlier than I could finish Gogglefrogs. So that's why we're in the car, and obviously I'm not driving. Brigitte says, Deborah, I started counting mine once and gave up as I was horrified how many there were. Yes.
Yeah,
bags all over the place.
Sorry?
I've got bags all over the place.
Yeah, I know. So have I. But they're it's much more controlled now. And there will be an area of the garage.
Gary's actually listening while he's got his noise cancelling headphones in.
You are?
So should we have a bit of fun and see if Gary can actually hear me while he's got his noise cancelling headphones in?
Yeah. Why? What do you want to talk about?
Those project bags that I've told him have got projects in actually don't have projects in. They've just got more wool in. No, nothing. So he can't hear me. That's good. We can say what we want.
Oh, yeah. I did look at the wall of wool, and I will call it a wall of wool because it is from floor to ceiling wool. I do have a tea chest in there full of wool. I've got bags over there. Part of my boot is full of wool as well. But I think most of it is actually in one location now, which is good. And when I looked at it, I did say, you could never, ever knit all of this in a lifetime. And there are actually, can I just say, there's some projects that I have finished that I thought I really don't like them. And they've even been out all night in a plastic bag. And I just thought, I don't want them. I don't like them. And I can't be bothered to frog them. So if anybody would like any woolen projects that they want to frog, it's all chunky stuff though. So I know a lot of people don't like chunky wool, but I've got 2 of them. But yeah, I was quite horrified when I looked at it, and I thought, oh, that's that I bought for that, and that's that I bought for that. And I'll tell you something else as well. I absolutely love Yarn Tellier stuff, and I found my Yarn Tellier book, thankfully. But when I look back at some of the earlier Louisa Harding books, like some of them were lovely, and one of them that I had, it had one thing in there that I thought was nice, but they were more like wench cardigans, and I just thought there were some styles that you think, why did I buy that? So they've gone in the bag as well. But yeah, it's quite nice actually to get rid of loads of stuff. And even Norro magazines, when I looked through and I thought there's just nothing in there I would ever wear. And I just thought, no, it's going. And honestly, I've still got a lot of patterns left. But some of them, total horror stories when I looked at them, thought like, who would wear that anyway? And why did I buy it? So never mind. It's all done now. Yeah. Oh dear. So how's the journey going, Robert?
We're about to pull on the M25.
On the M25 or off?
On.
Oh, right. Okay. That's fine. Oh, And is the journey going well? Yeah? Okay, good day.
I'm obviously not watching the roads, I'm watching you.
That's good. Right, so we are doing this project. Right, okay, I think that's about enough. I'll count up in a minute how many stitches we've got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm sure it was 24 on the last one, so we'll take them off. Is that big enough? That's big enough for the bottom of the bag, isn't it? How did we do it the last way? I think they're about 30. I just want to do it a little bit smaller than that one. Huh?
So this time Monday, I'll be driving up to the Lake District.
Oh, yes. Not long now. So
5 days.
Monday, what time are you setting off?
About now, I think.
Oops. Sorry, I lost you a little bit then. Oops. Oops. Robert will be back soon, so don't worry. He may still be there. It may be just me that can't see him. So don't worry. I'm just going to add my stitches up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 30 stitches sounds like a good number, doesn't it? Welcome back. So you've got 5 days of beautiful time away, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, we go Monday, we come back Friday.
And I know I asked you earlier if you've booked restaurants. Well, if you book what you were doing every day, and you said no, you're just going to have a total chill.
Yeah, definitely. Although, funny thing, yesterday I was talking to my old boss, and it turns out he's also going to the Lake District, and he invited us on a hike. Both of us. And when I saw Gary last night, he went, "You what? You're kidding, aren't you?" I went, "No." I said, "He actually invited us." And he went, "Well, I'm not going on a hike." I went, "Don't worry, I told him he wouldn't." He said, Gary said, "I wouldn't manage more than 2 or 3 miles." I said, "Yeah, but this is going up a hill as well." I said, "Because that's the kind of boss he is."
Yeah, it can be like, whoa. Hiking is like, whoa. Hiking's lovely. Going for a stroll's lovely, but when you go for proper hikes, there's big hills to get up. It's not easy, is it? So you need the proper shoes. Have you got hiking boots?
God no.
That's your excuse.
Yeah, and he'd be really quick as well, whereas I'm like incredibly slow. So yeah, we didn't concentrate for more than all about half a second.
That's amazing though, isn't it? So isn't it a small world when you start talking to people? Yeah. Really, really small world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this row. Remember, 30. Cast on 30. Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said the boys are going to hate us because they're going into the cattery for 2 weeks because we're having the living room ceiling repaired when we get back. So they can't be in the house while that's being done either.
Bless. Oh, I saw another cat like Tofu yesterday. Oh. Hello. Sorry. I think the signal's a bit ropey where you are. I think it's me who's losing Robert, or it could be me who's going off the camera. I'm not too sure, but hopefully everything's still okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this row. We'll wait for Robert to come back, and then we'll have a quick look at Facebook. I don't know what's gone in Facebook over the last few days, but I'm sure it is looking lovely. So we'll see what you've been up to and what you've been working on. And as I said, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Well, this will be an episode to remember, won't it? remember
Do
that
you know what?
Rob stupidly decided that he was going to do it from the car. Yeah, I do actually.
No, I'll tell you a story. I remember, this is years and years ago. I remember going to Pompeii in Italy, and I could get a perfect mobile phone signal in Pompeii, but I couldn't get a signal in London, you know, if I was between two buildings. And it was probably about 15, 16 years ago. And then on our honeymoon, which was about 13 and a bit years ago, I remember being on the tube in Hong Kong with a perfect mobile phone signal. Again, all the way back then. So it's something to do with the UK and the way how we transmit signals, because when you go abroad in certain countries, you can like drive at 90 miles an hour and still have a perfect signal the whole time. So yeah, it's just this, our signals over here. So I'm just going to refresh Facebook again, and we'll have a look and see what's in there. Let's have a quick look. Right, okay, I'll just share this. Right, here we go. Oh, so this is a beautiful picture of the table decoration pieces at Deborah's daughter's wedding. Absolutely gorgeous. We love those. And I think we did this.
This looks lovely.
We showed this the other day, didn't we? Which is lovely. Robert, you've just put that on to say there's no goggles on Monday or Wednesday next week. We've decided to cancel them. I can't make next Wednesday anyway. So we just thought we'll both have a little bit of a break. So yes, so sorry about that. But we're just going to have a little bit of a break.
For Monday, you can have a long lie-in and just chill. You deserve some
and then I said I've got a wedding cake to make. But it means that I can just get up at whatever time and start making this wedding cake. So I'll bake everything on the Monday. It's a much more simple, straightforward wedding cake. But I'm still trying to source a wooden cake board, a cake stand. It's just so hard now that so many cake hire places and cake shops have stopped trading. It's really hard to get them now, but never mind. I've got an alternative. So there's no goggles next week until Saturday. Rebecca says, which playful shawl is it you've all been working on, please? I just looked it up and there are a great many to choose from. I am not too sure, but Louise has put her playful shawl on there. And Dawn says, yes, that's the one that she uses too. So I hope that's answered the question for you, Rebecca. And just remember, I think that the ones that we all seem to do are playful, workday, and knit night. So those are the three patterns that everybody seems to rotate between. I still haven't done a playful, and I will do one day. I've got some lovely yarns that I've found, so I might do one. And there's a Mamma Mia parody song for crafters with a special guest, Lindsay the Frugal Crafter. So I will leave you to have a look at that. Have you listened to this, Robert?
I started this morning and then got interrupted. It's quite funny.
Oh, is it? Oh, I haven't listened to it, so I'll have a listen later. So that's there. So thank you very much, Tracy. Perfect. Georgie says, this is so true. I don't have a problem with yarn. I have a problem without it. I know. I came into this front porch and I sat here and I thought, I'm just going to have a little bit of a 5-minute knit before everyone else gets up in the house. So that was really nice. And then hadn't seen this. Thank you. Took Grandma to the Chinese restaurant. That is so funny. Oh, fabulous. Yeah, we're always knitting out of something, aren't we? And that reminds me that the first knitting public that I knew of in Leighton Buzzard, our local town, the year before, or was it that year, they actually knitted out of, was it carrot skins and leeks and things like that? So they used vegetables to knit out of in the town. So I think they put they went and knitted in the town and used vegetables. That's right, isn't it, Robert?
Sorry, I'm struggling to hear.
Never mind.
Right.
Oh, don't worry. This is Linda's. We did see this the other day, but this was some beautiful yarns, and she was doing her Gogglefrogs socks as well, which is fab. And there's the beautiful flowers for Deborah's daughter's wedding. 250 memories from episode 250. I bet a lot of people haven't seen this. So what we might do is, shall we play this next Saturday as part of next Saturday's session?
Yeah,
we will do. Yeah, we'll do that. But and I don't know if people knew, but these are the first 250 photo memories from that were put onto Facebook as well when we first set up Gogglefrogs.
Well,
although it was
craft-related ones.
Yeah.
There was
but I think it was Angela and Robert Webster. No, that's fine. So yeah, but I just can't believe how many beautiful memories were over the last few, the first few months. Look at all that yarn. There are some beautiful colours as well, and I am very, very envious of some of them. They're my scissors. And I think my the longest workday shawl in history was on there as well, my purple one, which I very rarely used actually. I must wear it one day, but it's so thick and warm. That's what I just always wear, the Gogglefrogs one. But this is lovely, absolutely beautiful. So we did that from Sue the other day as well. I think we've gone through, I think we're up to date. I don't think much has been posted in there over the last few days. So I'll just keep that running for the time being. And then you can see that in the background. Where have you got to now, Robert?
I don't actually know. Just know we're on the M25 somewhere.
Still on the M25, so that's fine. Hopefully the weather will be really, sorry, the traffic. Huh?
Junction 25, so that was quick.
Oh, that is really quick. Well done. Yeah, so some absolutely beautiful memories on there. So thank you so much, Robert, for doing that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And maybe what we'll do on the next show is
I instigated it.
No, you did it. But we'll probably go through some of these and try and remember them, because it's really, that's another one of mine that needs frogging because it's too big on the shoulders. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, there's some beautiful ones on there, really lovely, and some of those colours are just out of this world. Oh, I must admit, I do love the, like the little granny square crocheted. And another one that was George's. The lovely blankets where you have roses on them or flowers on them. I do really like those. Oh, that's the other thing I found. I came across what was it? Water lily? No, lily pond. I found that as well yesterday. So that's not getting touched for quite some time. I've got so many other things to finish off before then, but yeah, that's in there. And let me know who else. You are?
I said I think I've used my wall for other things now. Just got to the tunnel, so I might lose you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the first one. Well, there's two, aren't there? Two tunnels quite close to each other in London. Sorry, on the M25. I don't know why I said London, but on the M25, and they're quite long ones as well, very close to each other. So I just think there's some amazing, absolutely amazing items there. They're absolutely incredible. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, that's my darts. It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I love that with the black and the cream. I love those falling pom-poms as well. I think I want to do one of those falling pom-pom designs. They do look beautiful. And I was thinking I can put them in the window of my office as well. So we'll see. And I do love that design as well. And those are lovely. Ooh.
Have you given up on
that's
your
my dad's jumper that was on a minute ago. Huh?
Have you given up on your cat jumper?
You are?
I said, have you?
No, I need to frog it back. No, I just need to frog it back a few rows because I wasn't sure if the cat paws were in the right way. No, it's still. Is it over there or it's in here? So no, I've not given up. It's just something that I can't do. I need a table, and I need to be able to look at what is it? Items. So the pattern. And get it right. Once I'm past the cat paws, which is where the holes go, I'll be fine. But it's just all around the yoke. So I can't do it when Gogglefrogs is on. So yeah, but no, not giving up on it at all. So it will come back out, but I just need simple things for when we're here. So I think I don't know how much longer there is on this. But it is, honestly, some of these are just amazing. I can't believe what people create. That's nice. And the something, whenever you see a pattern with lots and lots and lots of stitch markers on it, I always think that must be a Louisa Harding one, because she does tell you to do stitch markers about every 10 or 20 stitches. And I never realised why, but when you're doing her patterns, there's a lot of lace work, and they are invaluable. They really are. There's some beautiful ones, aren't there? Well, that's nice. Yes. Oh, is that Field? That's a playful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that was Anastasia's before she... Huh?
That was Fjord before it.
Oh, was it? Oh, Postman Pat. That's the other thing as well. I've got what were all these magazine cuttings for when you used to get Woman's Weekly and things like that, and cut out the patterns that you wanted. And in lots of them, there were lovely patterns, weren't there? So there's loads of those. Whose was that with all the squares? Can you remember whose pattern that was? Sorry, whose work that was? Can't remember. Wow. They are lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I like that brioche. Oh. Whose was that? Oh, is that... sorry, that... that's the longest work day in the world. Oh. Do you know what? There's a lot of pink, isn't there? When you actually look through, I've noticed a lot of pink and purple. So it's obviously really popular. Look, all green's coming out now. But lots of pink colours, which are fabulous. Oh, wow. Just so lovely.
Oh, that was brioche that wasn't brioche.
All right.
It's a different
So next
style.
time we'll have a proper talk through what everything is. That's nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's nice, the basket, isn't it? Wow. Oh, I found I did find material yesterday as well. Right, there we go. We've done that. So I did find some material yesterday. And when we were in John Lewis the other day, Mum says, "Have you got a sewing machine?" I said, "No." She says, "We'll get one." And I said, "No," because my mum's actually got one somewhere at her house. So I think all I need to do really is get that and get it serviced, and then I'd be away. But I'd need the office sorted out before I do that. And then I can make cushions and stuff like that. So that'd be really good. So just to catch up on chat, Amber says, have a lovely weekend, everyone. See you on Saturday. Have a lovely time as well. Yes, see you on Saturday. Georgie says, no apologies needed. Thank you. You both deserve a rest. Huge hugs, and hugs back, Georgie. Thank you so much. And Anne says, late today. You are never late for Gogglefrogs. Don't worry. That's why there's an automatic replay sent out every time. It's just been giving away a garden 6-seater set via Free Cycle. Absolutely brilliant. Collected most of it, coming back for 3 chairs. Our new one is waiting to be assembled. Oh wow, that is brilliant. Free Cycle's a brilliant system, isn't it, when it works? I think that's where I got my first bit of stash from, because I put a note on there. I went to a knitting group and everyone was talking about their stash, and I thought, stash? I haven't got a stash. I've been and bought things, but I don't have this thing that everyone's calling a stash. So I put an ad on Free Cycle and wanted knitting stuff that you don't want. Needles, wool, you name it. And this lady said, got back in touch with me, and I went to her house and she gave me like a big black bag full of odds and ends. And loads of odd bits of wool and stuff. And then I felt as if I was a real knitter, because I had got a stash which was all incomplete balls of wool and half-finished things. And she gave me a few pairs of needles as well. So that's how I got my first bit of stash. It's grown, may I add. And I think I have given away all of that stash that I actually inherited, because I didn't use it. That's what you do with stash, though, don't you? You just look at it and take the oddball out here, there, and everywhere, and think this is beautiful, but oh, I'm not going to use it yet. I'll put it away in a safe place. And that's what happens with your stash. So yeah, and we're nearly at the end. It's 57 already, and Robert is nearly ready to come off the M25. Oh, you must be. Which junction do you come off at? Is it junction 2?
2, yeah.
I think it's onto the M20 or the M2.
A2.
Yeah, I never quite know which one it is.
A2.
A2. Right. Okay. Oh, and Anne says, love that, Angela. Stash. Yeah, that's how I got my first stash. So Brigitte says, have a good journey, Robert, and enjoy your time off. Thank you for this morning. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Robert. You can now put the laptop down, and you and Carrie can enjoy the rest of your journey and get ready for putting all that furniture together. You are.
So I think I might just leave it on and, and see whether he twigs that we've actually finished.
Oh, brilliant. That's great. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, so keep it on. You can even start a different session.
No, I won't do that.
No, you need a Starbucks or something. You need a coffee. Well, you get one with, you don't have coffees like I do you? Whenever I drive on a motorway, I've just got to have a strong coffee, and even have an extra shot now. So yeah. So enjoy your time, enjoy your holiday, enjoy your rambles in Windermere, and I hope you get some lovely, beautiful rest.
I'm making the cake.
Yeah, I know. And we will see you next Saturday. Saturday at 10 o'clock. Gogglefrogs will be back. And in the interim, there's lots and lots of replays. Just we'll post a link to some replays. All right, you take care of yourselves. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. Bye.